Islam is not in a mess. Muslims are in a mess. And the reason why Muslims are in a mess, because they're not practicing Islam. They're not practicing the Quran. Take me to any Muslim country today, and I'll show you how the very Quran that they claim to follow, they're not following it. So the reason why they're in mess, there's violence, there's no spirits of brotherhood, you've got these problems, is because they are defying the very Quran that God sent to them. And the Prophet Muhammad foretold about this. He foretold that his people, in the end of times, they will abandon the teachings of the Quran. When you go in the past, when Europe was in the Dark Ages, and Muslims to an extent they were implementing the Quran. We see they were at the forefront of reformation, of science, of discoveries. But then they went downhill because they politicized religion, and they had evil dictators who tried to brainwash the people and say, as long as I am your ruler, you have to follow me. And this is a problem. This is why we believe that, for example, if you've heard of Imam Hussein, who's the grandson of Muhammad, why did he die? Why was he killed? He's the grandson of the Prophet. Even the Christians of the time, they were shocked. They objected to the Muslims. They told them, if Jesus had a grandson, we would put him on our head, not kill him. The reason why Hussein rose against the evil dictator of his time was to send a message: don't let a dictator rule you and put you in a mess. Defend Islam, defend the Quran. So I absolutely agree with you. The Muslim world is in a mess because they've abandoned the Quran. There's research by George Washington University, two professors at George Washington University. They examined 200 countries of the world, and they wanted to see which of the countries was implementing the teachings of the Quran more. So they made a list of rankings. You'd be surprised at the results. They came to the conclusion that these countries were implementing the teachings of the Quran, and they mentioned this verse, this teaching, more than the Muslim nations. Number one on the list came Ireland, then Denmark, then Sweden, then Finland. Number 7 was Canada. The UK, number 11 or 14 was the US. The first Muslim country was Malaysia at 32. So the problem is not the Quran. It's not Islam, it's Muslims.